As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today we have a fun preseason matchup on tap between the Houston Texans and the home team. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And here we go from Toronto. Strong with the return. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Mustang 19, Warriors.
Throwing to start this game. Looking deep to open the game. That's grabbed inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown. The Tigers take a 6-0 lead right away. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Bayshul Tootin. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Katie. Going to lead to some shuffle around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Golden coming in motion right. We give here to the motion man. Oh, he drops it, cuts to the right sideline. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be a 1st down Texans.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Tootin gets it from the gun. Looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Now it's Turner there to bring him down.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down Houston.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On the give, it's Tootin. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be a 1st down Texans.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Texans finish off their opening drive.
Touchdown, Texans.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. And the kick is no good. An early point after left on the table. Later in this game, it's going to be a moment we look back on. On the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Set. 65. 6.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
18, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Down the field, he's got Wilson. He takes it down to the 33. Offense in a hurry up here.
50 Vikings. 50 Vikings.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Not Warriors. 70. 19 light.
Still sticking with the passing game. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's brought down after a short game.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Milton. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Well, there's another one to Williams. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Tigers take a 7-point lead in the 1st. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys blow their lead to 8. 14,
Texans 6. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Tootin now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Forced out to his right. He can run it. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
That's another
You send him left out of the slot.
At the 42-yard line.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Harrison Smith hit on the stop.
At the 38-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action. Here's Jackson. Buying some time right. Now he takes it. He'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 2-point game.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with the homeboys.
They draw just the right throw, and we're tied. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
38-yard line.
Set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
19 sight, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Buffalo 18, Panther 11, go.
Here's Milton. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Come 19, Mustang 19, 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors 70. Ready.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. Taking a shot deep here. Deep down the sideline. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They've got a first to begin the frame. They give to Johnson on the option. And a power play up the gut results in 2 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
I got him, man. I got him.
Throw left side, caught by Shaheed. And he is in. Touchdown. The Tigers take a second quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tootin. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Brought down by the East Carolina rookie, Savon Rebel.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Dave. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, running back in the flat.
Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Mike Hurd on for the point after. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Tight, 19, trap 60, trap 60.
Milton now. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Dragon 60.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. Gain of 26 yards there, and that gives him the 1st.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 19 Lion, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Come 19, go.
Throwing now, Milton. Brought in right side. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now Milton to throw. He's going deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL game. Before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he only gets a couple yards there, a little short. It's 4th down. Now apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it.
4th down.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. A little outside their comfort zone to try and field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down.
Warriors 70.
4th down, pass coming. Has his man, it's caught by Andrews. They get this down to the 28. Looking quickly here.
That's good for a Toronto 1st down.
18 Rattler.
1st and 10.
To throw, Milton. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk, chop 60, chop 60. Hut, hut.
Milton back to throw. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown. The Tigers take a second quarter lead. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 21.
Yeah. Really with I should probably stop it here, boy, because I got a lot of heads, boy. All that drink you got to chip. I need on my low when I was drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the books me, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Toronto after this. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush a pass. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So the flag not necessary, Brock. He made the catch anyway, and they're going to take that yardage instead. The interference penalty is declined.
Really a testament to his focus throughout that play. It's one thing to catch balls in practice or on air or even 7-on-7, but to do it through violence, through aggression, through interference on the other side, typically is what separates good from the great receiver from this league.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run.
He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Jackson now, 3rd and long. Finds him on the slant. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They're going to try to throw for it. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. On the move, headed right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Jackson yet again. Gets it downfield, on target to Ganson. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Final timeout called by the Texans. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Motion man sent left.
And the Texans.
Give here to the motion man. And he's going to wind up out of bounds a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage, Brock. So they're going to be looking to make up some ground here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's got it. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Now the 2nd time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
This one is up and good. And the Texans tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Texans might be able to get some points late after the interception.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
One last play before the break. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Tigers are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
The
first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Fields this one at the 3. And he spins right by him. Only manages to get this back to the 20.
I learned to swim from all your burnt bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this.